Why? Won't you kindly tell me why? You leave me high and dry. Give all the other boys your attention.
So the event today is a collaboration between ourselves with Kansas Smitty's and with the Art Society as a pre-runner, really, just launching the jazz season at Two Temple Place for the upcoming exhibition that we're doing. The exhibition, Rhythm and Reaction, The Age of Jazz in Britain, will be an exploration really of the arrival of jazz in the UK, what the reception of it was actually, and what it did to the cultural and also the social landscape of Britain. We partnered with the Art Society for this upcoming exhibition as we feel both of our aims actually align, and it's certainly nice for us to be able to access a body of people that are already interested in arts, interested in learning, interested in education.
Today is a really, I think, unusual and interesting event. It talks about what happened before jazz. I think quite often we think that jazz came all of a sudden at the end of the First World War, just before the 1920s happened, you know, the jazz age. But there was all sorts of things that sort of led up to it that shaped jazz into what it was become as a music that has lasted for 100 years.
So tonight at this event for the Art Society, I am talking about fashion before the jazz age. So I'm looking at debunking some myths, which I quite like doing with fashion history. And actually what I'm talking about is how all of that kind of new thinking of design was happening much earlier than I think people realise.
Next year our organisation is 50 years old, so we've got lots of celebrations, and starting off in January through till April we're here in this wonderful venue. We're not just about societies, we're about looking outwards, and that's what's wonderful about today is to see so many new people who may not have heard of us much before, but it's great that we've got all these people who are interested in something that we're doing.
I've had a fantastic time. I've learnt a lot about the history of jazz and so many things that I've never even crossed my mind before.
I think it's just really wonderful to have a space where people can come and learn about the intricacies of jazz, and then also see great performance at the same time and kind of mix those kind of two things. It's kind of educational and really fun and also really interesting, and people are here and it's great.